What's up everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Pikmin 2. In this episode, we're going to start off the first cave of the game. I see a treasure already. Sweet. Oh my god, snow mushrooms! The snow bulbarb is just a recolor of the dwarf red bulbarb, so the same tactics that you used on that, used on this. Yeah, when I first played the first Pikmin game, ages ago, I used to think bulbarbs were mushrooms. I don't know why. Evil mushrooms taking over the world, one Pikmin death at a time. 7-Up. I used to like 7-Up. I cannot drink it anymore. I haven't drunk it in a long time, actually. Quenching Album, 100 Pokos. Now, underground, your Pikmin onions are not down here, so if you take beasts back to the ship, and I didn't mean to come over here, but if you take enemies back to the ship, you will get some Pokos for it. Not much. More, it's like 2 Pokos, 3 Pokos, depending on what enemy you take back. But every Poko counts. So I try to take back all enemies. This hole appears to be quite deep. My sensors indicate more treacherous terrain ahead. Louis, you do recall that you can adjust the camera with L, R, and Z, correct? Your expression suggests you do. Excellent! Then approach the hole and press A to enter it. Now, one thing you can do if you don't want to complete a sub-level, maybe you're low on Pikmin, you want to just get through the cave so you can go back to the surface and restock, you can leave your Pikmin somewhere, because every time you go down a sub-level, all your Pikmin, even the ones that are not with you, will go with you. So, you can just leave your Pikmin behind, search for the hole, and go down it, and your Pikmin will come down with you. Because this, how could this possibly consider a treasure? I just butchered that entire paragraph, I didn't even attempt to fix it. Beasts are incompatible with my circuitry. I suppose I will store your finds in my hold. She has a massive hold, too. But I do not think beasts will be worth much. Unless at the end of each day, maybe they go back to Hakote and drop off their stuff there. But then again, look at that! That's even bigger than the ship, I swear. Yeah, it is bigger. My drink today is Gatorade, lemon lime flavor. Citrus lump, 180. Nice. Yes, I will delve deeper. Yeah, it auto-saves every single sub-level. So, I know a lot of people do this, and I do it a lot, but I don't think I'm going to do this for a Let's Play. If you have a bad sub-level, final floor. If you have a bad sub-level, you can just restart the game, and you'll be able to return to where you know, to basically when you start that sub-level. I'll take all that back when I come back. It's inconceivable that such an immersive object has been buried here for so long. This is the reason why I think, well, not the only reason, but the smoking gun, basically, a reason why this has to be Earth in the game. The design on the outer shell resembles the surface of the planet as seen from space. You can see North America there. See, I can see Canada, I can see the US. I can see Greenland. Perhaps this can be used for something other than salvage. But how can you even lift it? I fear that not even 100 red Pikmin will be unable to lift it. Again, you can only have 100 Pikmin with you at any given time. I can see, let's see what else I can see. There's Russia, China. I wonder, was this globe made in China like the rest of the world? I see Japan, awesome country. I see Mexico. And I see some African... I see a bit of Africa, but... just barely, because the wall is stuck there. I see Europe. Now, yeah, 101 Pikmin is needed for that. That is a slap in the face. No, I should be using my C-stick a lot to just like bum rush them all. It works a lot better. Oh my god, we saw these in Pikmin 1, except they were red, yellow, and blue. Perplexing. Astounding! A flower blooms in a cave deep beneath the snowy landscape. Clearly is warmer down here than above. Look, the Pikmin are restless. They look like they are yearning to be tossed into the flower. So throw your Pikmin into the flower. Oh my god, purple lights, purple sprouts? Amazing, a purple Pikmin. It has hair, and is quite stocky. It seems very heavy and strong. It is very heavy indeed, but it has the carrying power of 10 Pikmin. But it also, like, if you have a bunch of purple Pikmin and that's the only Pikmin taking something back, it will take ages. This kind of Pikmin was not mentioned in your report, Almar. It must be an entirely new type. Transforming Pikmin by tossing them into flowers. Intriguing. Perhaps there are others. Perhaps there are. Okay, so I will get my red Pikmin to take back these bodies. Now, this is probably easier. Now let's get my purples back. Purple Pikmin are pretty awesome. They are so helpful for fighting and carrying back stuff. Especially fighting, and there's one boss in particular I know a really cheap trick with the purple Pikmin, which I will show all of you. Don't know if that's like a trick or a glitch or what, but whatever. So now we should be able to lift this. Okay, I was wondering, was it moving? But yeah, it is moving. Just so unbearably slow. Pikmin, the world rests on your shoulders. Just like my Gatorade rests in my hands. Oh, they're sliding back now, come on. Adding Pikmin of different types will make it go by faster. Now I just wait for them to carry that all the way back. What is this? Astounding! Water is shooting out of this geyser with incredible force. Sensors indicate it has enough power to launch you into the air. Approach it and press A to try. So, at the end of each cave, and in some of the longer caves, there's some just on random sublevels, you use geysers to get back to the surface. The value very good, 200 spherical atlas. Okay, I just had to hum onto the song there. In the background, you're gonna notice that it's a lot brighter. Certain treasures have a bit more of use than getting money. This one will unlock a new area, which we will visit next episode. Because I don't want to, you know, just start off in the next area and have to go. Because I'm only able to record one part today. I have guests coming in and all that stuff. It's kind of out of my control today. There is a device resembling a microchip embedded inside this mirror, retrieving data. Error, I can only decode a portion of the data, but I did retrieve new geographic charts. I will input this data into my planetary database and name it the Spear Chart. Okay. Press start/pause to contact me and access the Explorer kit on the radar screen with L. Now that we have this new data, we should explore the decoded territory tomorrow. I don't know why you can't just, like, look at it and get new areas. But whatever floats their boat. Well, I escaped to the surface. No, I think I'm just gonna hang out down here. I actually kinda like it down here. You know, you got some grass growing here. It's quite red grass, actually. Got some flat grass here. Clovers. Nah, this wouldn't be a very good Let's Play if I just hung out here for the rest of the Let's Play. Okay, so at the end of each cave, you're going to get a little screen telling you, you know, basically the stats, the treasures you got, how much you have so far, and how many Pikmin got killed. And if you get, like, all this, confetti coming down, and a flag body cave, and if you see the hole later on, you'll see a flag body in the field for some strange reason, that means you got every single treasure in that cave. And you are given the option to save, which I will. Now, the purple Pikmin don't have onions. The only way you can get purple Pikmin are from those flowers. If you take something back on the surface, I don't know how it exactly works. I think it's just completely random unless you got actual Pikmin on the object other than purple Pikmin. They'll just basically go to any onion to take stuff back to. You have successfully returned to the plant surface. Excellent decision making, gentlemen. We must celebrate your first successful spelunking. There we go. I knew how to pronounce it, just couldn't get it out there. Expedition. You've gathered a large amount of data that needs in-depth analysis. I shall send a report back to the President tonight detailing your progress. We almost got 10% of the depth completed already. It's only the second day. Omar and Louis, since you will explore a new area tomorrow, today's work is done. What? You still want to work? Unacceptable. You may not realize it, but you are exhausted. You should take a much needed rest. Actually, I don't really want to rest. It's only been one part, man. But it kind of forced you for today. It doesn't force you anymore in the game, though. As you have all the time you need to collect treasure. That's hinting at no time limit. Haste makes waste, so take it slow and steady. Now, the purple Pikmin will go into your ship, which you can retrieve next day through that light in front of the ship. In today's report, funds earned. We got the Spherical Atlas, other scrap, blah blah blah. We got 672 today, which isn't bad. No, not bad at all. Pikmin populations went up, and there was no deaths today. That is very good. I'm hoping to try to keep it at 0 for as long as I can. I'm going to try to get as little Pikmin killed as possible. Now granted, that probably won't happen. Baby steps first, Almer. Playing well and don't worry about me. Our debt is with Happy Hokatite savings and loan. After all. Besides, there's nothing left to repossess. Repossess? Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed this episode, and I will see you all next episode for more Let's Play Pikmin 2.